Hey guys, it's Weave and Willow. This is Maddie here. I'm here with a tutorial today to show you how to do the Rosemary pattern. We're going to be making a washcloth using it. As you can see here, this is what it'll look like. The finishing edging is going to be a half double crochet stitch around. Nothing too fancy. I'm using a size H hook today. That's an 5.00 millimeters. The colors I've picked are this yellow and a light blue, which actually, I don't think this one actually says its color. No, it doesn't. But it was something I picked up at Dollar Tree, at the dollar store. And then this one is a Just Cotton. I also picked this one up at the dollar store. This one has a, and this one's called Sunshine. This one has a sizing, which is medium 4. This is a cotton. It recommends the I, but I'm using something just close to it, which is the H. So that is the gauge right there. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start with this yellow. Okay, we're going to do a starting chain of 35. So yarn over, put your hook through, pull up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to continue all the way to 35. Okay, so chain of 35. We're going to be working single crochet stitches going back. So the second chain from your hook, which is this one right here, we're going to do a single crochet stitch into. Okay, we're going to do a single crochet stitch in the next one, single crochet stitch in the next one, chain 1, and then we're going to be skipping this one and starting over. So single crochet, single crochet, chain 1, skip, single crochet, single crochet, chain 1, skip. And do this all the way across where you're doing 1 single crochet in 2 in a row, chain 1, skip a space, and then repeat. Okay, now that you've gotten towards the end, when you have only 3 more, 1, 2, 3 left, and we're skipping this one, we've got this chain 1, you're going to do 1 single crochet in the last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and chain 1 and then turn. We'll be working back. 1 single crochet in the very first stitch where there's a single crochet there already. Now this one getting started is a little tricky. It's hard to kind of see where your chain 1 spaces are sometimes amidst the single crochets. So we just have to find them a little bit. You're going to chain 1. We're skipping 1, 2. We're going to do 2 single crochets in this space right here, this single chain with a skipped stitch that we did. So 2 single crochets in there. All right, chain 1, find the next space right there, chain 2, not chain 2, single crochet, 2 of them in that same space just like we did before. chain 1, skip 1 and 2, go into this chain 1, skip stitch space right here and do 2 single crochets. Continue that across. All right, as you've gotten to the end and you have this chain 1 right here, last 2 single crochets in this last space right here, you're going to skip 1 and 2, third one, you're going to do a single crochet stitch. Okay. This is where we're going to switch into the blue or whatever color, the second color that you have. Do our starting chain, loop around and through. I'm going to leave my yellow because we're going to come back to it. So hook on with that second color, pull through, and then I'm going to chain 1 with it. Turn our work over, and we're going to work back, starting with a single crochet in this very first stitch. Okay, so now, since this has a space right here, this chain 1 space, we're going to do 2 single crochets in that space. Like that. Then working that 2 single crochets, chain 1, skip, go into this next space right here, chain 1 space, do 1 and 2 single crochets, chain 1, find the next space, 2 single crochets, and you will work that across. All right, coming to the end of this, we have another chain space that we're doing 2 single crochets in, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet in the very last stitch. Sometimes that can be kind of hard to find. Just going to have to dig for it. Right here. Okay, and then 1, chain 1, turn. Hopefully you're able to start seeing this pattern emerge. After you have a couple more rows, then you will definitely see it, no problem. All right, so 1 single crochet in this very first stitch. We're gonna do that each time. This time, we don't have this chain space here, we just have the 2 single crochets. In order to skip those, you want to do that chain 1. Find the next chain 1 space, 2 single crochets. And then in chain 1. As I get my yarn all caught up. All right, so continue that across. All right, as I'm getting towards the end here, I did this last chain 1, 2 single crochets, chain 1, skip 1 and 2, single crochet in the last stitch. We're going to change back to that yellow, the sunshine. So just pick that up, yarn over, chain 1, flip our work. So this chain 1 is right here at the beginning. I'm still going to do that single crochet, like I said, in the beginning of every single row. In the space, you know what to do. Single crochet, chain 1. Skip 1 and 2, next space. 1, 2, chain 1. And we're going to continue that all the way down. And let's go. at the end now. We have these 2 single crochets here in this last chain stitch. We're going to kind of have to dig in here for the single crochet at the very end. Chain 1, turn. All right, I think you got this now. So we're just repeating this across, single crochet, skip these next 2 single crochets, by a chain 1, go in the next chain space, 2 single crochets, chain 1. All right, so now let's get to talking about how many rows we want to do for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now if we double that, that's 30, because technically there is, each color row is going to be 2 rows. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30, like I said. So when you get to that very last row, we're going to pick up from there and work on our edging. Let's go. To the end here on my 30th row, chain 1, last stitch, a single crochet. Now I'm going to do a half double border around the edges, but first, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm not using this blue again, so I'm going to go ahead and cut a tail. I'll weave that in later. Go ahead and chain 1, and we're going to be working along this side. Half double is where you do yarn over first before you put it into a space. Find a space, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Like that. Yarn over, find the next space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, like that. So doing this edging, we're going to just find probably 1 to 2 stitches per row, or I should say 1 per row. This can be a little difficult, but there's not like a right or wrong way to really do it. Wherever you can find the space. You do want to have more stitches than less, only because then your work will start to bunch up if you have too few. So we want to be nice with how many stitches we're putting along the side. I even used that space twice. And that's totally okay. So as you can see, we're starting to get this edging, and you're going to continue around to the next corner. Let's go. coming to this corner, we're going to do 3 half doubles in the corner. 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll start across. That way, when it's laid out, you're going to start to see this nice, more of a point come there instead of being rounded. So now this is our starting chain down here. As you can see, I just like to find a space in there and each one across and put a half double. Alright, coming to this corner here, and again we're going to do 3 half doubles in it. One, 2, and 3. Now we're going back across. Again, just finding spaces to put our stitches into. Being generous as we go. Okay, coming to this corner. We'll do our 3 half double stitches in there. And this is our 30th row, so we're just going to work across it. This is our last one. So I want a half double in the chain 1 spaces and the single crochet spaces. Alright, as we come to the end here, I'm going to just do a few extra. And then slip stitch in, pull through, chain 1, and cut a tail. And we're going to go ahead and knot that off somewhere. So pull it through, chain 1, pull it all the way through, and just make sure you get that tight. Cut. Now there's going to be a few more of these, so we'll kind of go around like that one was on the other side. Technically that one already had a knot in it. It was our beginning chain tail, but I like to do maybe a second one if it's long enough, which I might have made it too short. Come on, I just want to fasten you. There we go. So it should have a total of 4 that we're having to do this to. You might need a smaller hook if your stitches are really tight. And last one. Okay. That completes our rosemary pattern. Now we have a washcloth. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and follow for more content. Thanks, guys.